All right. Let's rest here for a minute. October 24th, 1863. Dearest Anne, the strangest and most frightening thing has happened since my last entry. We encountered a group of rebel sappers attempting to tear up a section of rail outside of Burkittsville, and we were forced to dispatch them. We saw another of them running into the woods and gave chase, but upon entering the wood, all became chaos as my men scattered to the four winds. We eventually came upon a wild-eyed rebel and were confronted with something I cannot begin to describe. It was as if the hand of pure evil came upon the man and spoke to us in a most frightening voice with a warning directed at me. It spoke of a girl and entreated me to stop her from doing something most dire. The man then fell to the earth, dead on the spot. My men were shocked by the experience, and I confess myself that I have no idea what to make of it.
What are you writing there, Lieutenant?
Writing a book, sir?
This is a journal I'm writing to my fiancée back home. I'm not very good at writing letters, so I collect my thoughts here, and when the book is full, I'll send it off to her.
What's your name? Your fiancée, I mean.
Anne Forrester.
That's a pretty name. I bet she's beautiful.
The most beautiful woman in the whole state of New York.
Sir, I have to ask, what the hell do you think that was back there? That rebel, he seemed like he was under the control of the devil himself. And that voice.
These woods are alive, that's why. Can't you feel it?
Ah, nonsense. That rebel was just crazy from fever. What's the matter? Couldn't you see it?
The locals told me stories about this place. About it being a place of evil. And now I know they were right. What was that?
Yes, feebly ruinous
It came from across the creek.
I'll check it out.
Fever delirium has been known to sometimes cause spontaneous glowing of the entire body and levitation.
God, what the hell is it? Does anyone see Newhouse?
Newhouse is gone. Christ, he's gone.
Also, were you writing on the cover of that journal there? If anyone is unclear about what went on in that witch fight, as far as I can tell, I guess she has some kind of shield abnormal which can be dispelled for a bit by using the cross, and then she's more vulnerable to bullets. Speaking of bullets and things that are vulnerable to them, yeah.
I think that did it. Let's get across the creek before it comes back.
You know that monstrous hand from the river.
Does anyone see him?
He's not coming back, sir. I think we better move on.
I believe you're right. Let's move up the trail a bit and set up camp for the night. In the morning, we'll make our way back to town.
Yes, sir.
Turns out you can just shoot those hands.
Yes, sir.
And they'll go away for a bit, and then you can move about safely. Isn't that suspenseful? Ooh. And as is the pattern with these flashbacks thus far, we get to do the same thing twice. That one is... that one is moving about a bit much. I'm curious. happens if I... Oh, there's an invisible wall. Isn't that scary?
Well, looky here. You made it into the woods after all. I think you owe me $2, Tom.
Shut up, Jeb. Take a look at this. The Indians call these things smudge sticks. They're supposed to ward off evil spirits, but mostly they just stink.
Those sticks represent idolatry, Don. Blasphemy, pure and simple. We should destroy them here and now.
Someone's just trying to spook us. There haven't been Indians living in these parts for almost 75 years. I think whoever took Robin must have planted them here. Why don't you keep them, Lazarus? They might come in handy if you run into any spooks.
I still say it seems awful strange that this Lazarus fella showed up right when Robin disappeared. I think he's in cahoots with whoever took her.
Now, Andy, you know good and well this man was wounded when Mrs. Weaver took him in. Robin disappeared while Bess was still nursing him.
If it's all the same to you, I think I'll just keep looking on my own.
You're as free as any of us to do what you like, stranger.
Any of you gentlemen know a man named Steuben who lives in these parts?
There's nobody living in Burkittsville by that name.
Are you sure? He lives out here in the woods. He's a blind immigrant.
I'm telling you, no one lives out in these woods, boy. Least of all some blind foreigner. We'd know about it. Now, we want to get a few more hours of searching in before we make camp. So if you don't mind, we'll be off.
Oh, the mystery.
I got my eye on you, stranger. I know you got something to do with all of this.
And stop mentioning strangers. You're just making me all sad. So now there is no... Sure. Just do that. And then it turns out the river isn't anything dangerous at all. Of course. Not to us. Wait a minute. Wasn't there something that would give... Oh yes. I was thinking there was some way to get the description of inventory items. And also your weapons. I still have no idea why Maya was supposed to pick up that broken lantern. At least I think I had to do that to trigger the flashback.
I don't need to go that way.
What? Then where? By the way, nobody in that search party seemed to be really dressed or equipped to be rummaging in the forest. Okay. I miss having a map. At least then you could roughly tell where you can go. Oh, I think maybe now we'll start encountering something which... Okay. That doesn't work. Remember how back in the first game these things had a sort of a heartstone that you had to destroy or they would come back? Not Not anymore. Yeah, great. Have the foreground block the items. Oh wait, you do come back. So you just... Well... I guess I'll just run away. At least those things are slightly spookier than hairless dogs or ghosts. Okay, so this way leads the other way, I guess. Oh! Whoa! What the heck is that? Well, something I shouldn't be touching, apparently. I guess I might as well toss here and then run around. No, that doesn't do anything. Oh, this is so scary. Whoa. Great. Let's get stuck on the scenery. That is scary. It's almost like I'm getting a lot of these healing items and other things. By the way, when is the next flashback coming up? I'm starting to feel like we are overdue for one. Yeah, that was smart. Bye. Okay, so the small ones I figured take 2 bullets, but they can be hard to hit, and this looks weird. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. A flashback? No! It's a miracle! Oh yeah, I do have a lantern, but really this isn't nearly dark enough to actually warrant the use of a lantern. Well, let's... What's that sound? Sort of like someone chiseling stone. Hey, this looks... Huh. This looks like the remains of a fireplace. Maybe we'll see a fireplace there in the... We'll see a fireplace there in the flashback, even though... Wait...
Help us, Lieutenant!
October 24th, 1863. I have lost one of my men. After the carnage at Gettysburg, I had hoped I would never again have to see one of the men under my command lose their life. But I now know that this was just a delusion. But even during the height of battle, I do not ever recall losing a man so mysteriously. 1 minute he was there, and the next he was gone. I now suspect that these woods around Burkittsville truly are alive, and that they will be the death of me.
Why are you polishing that thing, Skunk?
In case we need to use it to call for help. You never know when a bugle will come in handy.
What about you, Lieutenant? Why do you keep writing in that journal?
It helps me think, and it calms my nerves.
What do you think, Lieutenant? Are the rebels just trying to scare us?
Ain't no rebels, I tell you that. If they's out here, they's dead.
Shut up, Mosley! It's got to be the rebels, right, Lieutenant?
I don't know what to think, to tell you the truth. We'll go back to town tomorrow and report to the Major. Maybe he'll know what to do.
I sure wish Newhouse was here. He'd know what to do.
Stay with me, Private. We'll be okay if we just stick together. Tomorrow, we'll walk out of these woods.
Oh, God. No. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's happening again.
Woods are alive with the sound of screaming.
Shit. It's Newhouse. And Mosley's dead. We're all dead men. We are dead men.
We are the Walking Dead. Oh, that ghost was jumping down on his neck. So what? We have a zombie vampire ghosts now. I was started thinking. Maybe no. Maybe no. Maybe those Indian herbs could be used to dispel those sticks once they are down, but nope. Also, I'm not sure, but I don't think the remains of a fireplace should stay that distinct for 20 years. Okay. I might have missed some ammo and stick figures down the other way, but I'll survive. Oh, how spooky. get a slightly closer look at what's in the middle of those sticks. I guess it's some kind of patch of skin or leather. What? Come now. Those stick figures are annoyingly fast. Okay, I guess I do this. How scary. I have to shoot immobile sacks of something like slow-moving things lumber towards me. Okay, what's that red thing on the tree? Can I examine it? I guess it was something rather disgusting in those bags. No, it's just there.